Back when trucks were really just trucks, you have a 1996 Ford F-150 four-wheel drive, fuel-injected 302, 5-speed, and it only has 24,000 miles. Let's go put a few more on it. Man, this is a Michael truck through and through. This is awesome. Today we are in a 1996 Ford F-150 four-wheel drive with 24,681 actual miles. This truck is kick-ass. For starters, you have your original numbers matching fuel-injected 5-liter or 302, whatever you want to call it. This one is optioned with the 5-speed manual transmission, which for me is a bonus. I think it's really cool that it's a 5-speed manual truck, especially with 24,000 miles and being factory four-wheel drive. Just a kick-ass truck with just super cool written all over it. It's the original 5-liter, 5-speed shifts great, clutch feels good, AC's nice and cold, heat blows hot, power steering, power disc brakes, four-wheel drive system works exactly like it should. It's a Borg Warner transfer case with your manual locking hubs up front. So really, nothing to complain about mechanically. We're cruising at 60, 65 miles an hour in fourth gear right now without a worry in the world. Cruises down the highway, great. Again, with that overdrive gear, you can cruise this thing at 75 miles an hour. If you need to drive somewhere long distance, kick your cruise on and you're ready to roll. On the interior, it is the factory code 5R4, which is your ruby red interior. Tiny imperfection on the seat bottom over here right underneath your ass. There'll be a photo of that in the additional media tab, but other than that, this interior is pretty crispy. Headliner, visors, the rest of the seat cover itself, upper dash, lower dash, top of the steering wheel. Top of the steering wheel has maybe a little nick in it, but that's it. Everything else is in excellent condition. Floor mats look great. Carpet looks good. Door panels are in really nice condition. It's the XLT trim. Gauges are all super easy to read. Stereo's the factory stereo. Heat and AC controls are all factory equipment. Really no complaints with any of that stuff. You have your fold down middle armrest right here, so you can load up 3 people if you need to. I mean, the middle person's gonna have a stick shift in the hip, but you can load up 3 people in here if you have to. You have your factory little plastic cup holder right in front of that middle seat. Dome lens is there, works correctly. The only items on this truck that we have listed as a no are going to be 2 items. The tach's not doing anything, so we're cruising right now and the tach's not functioning. Don't know exactly as to why the tach is not functioning. We did not diagnose it, but the tach is not working and then the radio's not coming on and playing any sound. Obviously you can see there when you kick the radio on, you hear it, it pops for a second and you can function through positive and minus for your sound. You can scroll through stations, so the stereo does have power to it. It's just not playing any sound, so I don't know exactly what's going on there. In the additional media tab on the website, pcclassiccars.com, you will see a screenshot of the Does It Work section as well as the Clean Carfax and the Autocheck for this truck. All of that is going to be in that additional media tab. You're going to click on the inventory tab, find this truck, go to the very bottom of the page, and you'll see that in additional media section. But while we're waiting, this is a Clean Carfax, Clean Autocheck, no accidents or damage ever reported. And again, a 24,683.2 actual miles as of us sitting here right now. We are going to go ahead and get in front of this rock truck because that's the last thing that we need is a bunch of rocks getting thrown at us. And as I say that, the tach starts working. So the tach is now functioning, but we are going to leave it as a no because it does appear to be intermittent for the tach functioning. So as of right now it's working, but the rest of the video it wasn't working, so not sure exactly what's going on there. As you can see though, performance on this pickup is great. Drives like a bone stock, fuel injected 5-liter for these trucks. 5-speed shifts great, cruises down the road exactly like you want it to. On the underneath, floor's great, frame's great, really represents like a 24,000 mile truck should represent like. Does have some factory undercoating underneath there. A little bit of surface corrosion on the non-painted parts, but no rust issues, no rust problems of any kind. It is a good solid truck. On the exterior, it's code YC, which is your black paint. It is original paint as far as we can tell. Has its stone chips, has its little imperfections. The worst spots are going to be the top of the hood, which again, it's black. It accentuates any touch-up, any flaw. So the top of the hood, the front of the hood do have some touch-ups. Walking around the pickup, there's going to be little scuffs and little imperfections kind of on every panel, but it's all minimal stuff. On the tops of the bed sides, looks like it maybe had a camper shell on it, so it has some little rub marks on the top of the bed caps. I would personally buy the plastic bed caps that clip onto the top of the bed rails to cover those up, and just for getting in and out of the truck. If you're moving stuff in and out of the bed, it's nice to have that plastic protection up there. Or you could take the drop-in bed liner out and do a spray-in bed liner. That'd be an option as well. But cosmetically, the truck does represent nice. You do have, again, that drop-in bed liner back there. Stock wheels. Tires are in good condition. They are, I believe, a 2008 or 9 on the date code, so the tires are older, but they have no dry rot or no cracking. They don't have any hard spots rolling down the road. So I'm just gonna go ahead and roll on these for a while. Obviously, the date code is older, so upgrading to a white letter BFG at some point would be a nice bonus for this truck, but it doesn't have to be done at this exact moment. You will find photos of all 4 wheels and tires, the little imperfections on the truck all the way around, exterior and interior, in that additional media tab, so make sure you guys check that out. Suspension-wise, front and rear suspension do appear to be original equipment. Nothing that needs to be done. A little bit of dry age on some of the bushings in both the front and the back, but nothing that, again, I would worry about replacing. It all kind of goes along with the rest of the truck being super original. I wouldn't worry about replacing anything because nothing has to be done. Just some little disclaimers there that the bushings are showing a little bit of dry cracking, like little sandwich spots when you get some bushings that get a little bit of dry age to them. Steering is tight. Truck goes where you want it to go. Brakes feel good. You get on it a little bit harder for the brakes and it does stop well. Interior here, power windows, power locks, all that functions properly. You do have tilt and cruise, which functions as well. You do also have dual tanks. And that switch is over here on the left of the dash. Roll into it a little bit heavier here. Again, our tack is still working at this point, but we are going to leave it as a no because it does appear to be intermittent. But it pulls well. The exhaust is factory style exhaust. It appears that the muffler and the tailpipe have been replaced with stock style equipment. I would personally run some true duals with some Flowmasters and get a little bit more sound out of that 5-liter. That's just Michael's personal preference, but you can roll with the exhaust that you want to roll with because the one that's on there works like it should. As far as inside the bed, again, you have your drop-in bed liner. Inside the tailgate is nice. Tailgate opens and closes properly. Same thing with both of the doors on the left and right here. The hood also opens properly with your release inside the pickup here. And then you have your secondary up in the grill. Original numbers matching motor is in that engine compartment. Wiring, belts, hoses, serviceable items like fluids, all of that checks out exactly like it's supposed to. I see no problems with any of that. I could see myself driving this every single day. I know some people don't want to drive a manual transmission every single day, but I'm one of those weird dudes that I would roll this to and from my house to my shop and have zero worries in the world. It's just an easy truck to drive. The seat is super comfortable. I would fix the stereo and figure out the intermittent issue with the tack and just roll this truck for the next 200,000 miles. I'd probably put some white letter BFGs. That's just my personal preference as well. But this is a great pickup. Glass is in good condition. A couple little road nicks in the windshield. I don't see any major issues with it at all. Your side glass looks good. You have your manual sliding back glass here, which you can pop open from the inside of the cab here. Rearview mirror is clear and easy to see out of, and same thing with your side mirrors, which are a manual side mirror on the left and the right. Have it. As always, I'm Michael. This is a freaking awesome 1996 Ford F-150 4-wheel drive with an incredible 24,687 actual miles. You have your 302 and a 5-speed manual transmission and cold AC. From myself and everybody here at PC Classic Cars, we appreciate y'all stopping in to watch another one of our test drives. Make sure you check out the content we're posting across all the social platforms every single day. and we will catch you guys on the next video. Man, this is one of those ones where I might just take it for a second rib. Factory black, ruby red interior, 302, wiggle stick, and air, 24,000 miles. This trip's Michael's trigger. Mikey like black truck with 5 speed.